Hello there, and welcome to episode 43 of Adventures in Knitting with Jen. My name is Jen, and I'm your host for this little knitting podcast where I talk about everything that I am making, knitting, and all that kind of things. For those of you who might be new, I am a teacher. I teach grade 5 in a northern community in Northern Ontario. And yeah, when I'm not there, I am home outside of Ottawa where I live with my mom. So, what am I wearing? I am wearing Cozier by Tanis from Tanis Fiber Arts. And this pattern I made out of all my scraps of bulky yarn. So, yeah. And it is, I love this sweater so much. It's very oversized and soft and cozy. Yeah, and I need it today because it's a little crisp. So I don't know where you are in the world, but spring does not want to come here. I mean, we are Northern Ontario, so we're way up there. But yeah, it snowed last night. So I am feeling the need to be cozy. We had a lot of nice weather last week, but it got cold, and then it'll be colder next week too. But spring just takes its time coming here, but that's okay. It will come eventually. Yeah, that's probably one of the things I struggle with the most up here. Not most, there's lots of things. I shouldn't say that. Every place has its pros and cons. But for me, I love flowers, I love gardening, and spring flowers are some of my favorite flowers. But they don't come up here. We don't get flowers till June, really, here. So I miss that. I miss that about being home. My mom is sending me pictures. So I just moved in December, and I have no idea what's in the gardens. She had beautiful gardens. There's like two. There's a really long one on the side of my property, and then there is ones all around the house. And so I have, and a little like a pond with flowers around it too, which is exciting. So I have no idea what is there, and my mom keeps sending me pictures. Exciting. Some of my favorites, hyacinths and little tulips and daffodils, and yeah, lots of different things. So it's kind of fun to see what is popping up. And I can't wait to go home and get in my garden and plant it. And I will probably show you some of that this summer. All right, let's get into the knitting. I do not have a lot of finished objects today because I've just been working on some bigger projects, which is fine. So I did finish my socks though. And they are sisters, not twins. I couldn't be bothered to try and make them identical. I just didn't want to. Plus, I only had a little skein of yarn. It was like a little 50-gram ball. Wasn't sure how much I would get. So yeah, this was yarn I bought at a thrift store for like $1. 2 balls of yarn for $1. So 50 cents. Not bad. And Mary Maximus yarn. It's discontinued. But I was a little concerned about the quality because I was knitting them in a bigger size, and then I changed my mind. And I don't know, second time around, I did a much better. So there we go. My second pair of socks for 2024. And as far as that, only other things I did was two scrunchies. Yeah. One with mohair and one without. That's it for finished objects. This is kind of a scrap busting episode, which I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go through my stash, right? Which I've been talking about since January. So I've been working on my sea glass tea, which I have not shown in a while. And I am getting there. I'm almost done. So the motivation to finish this has been picked up because it could be done in a couple weeks, really. I only work on it on Sunday, but I've had a few Sundays where I haven't had as much to do, so I have been able to get a lot done. And all of this red, I don't think this is how much I've done since I last showed it. So I am short, so I don't ever make my sweaters as long as they tell you. Usually they want your sweaters to be 15 inches, but I always do mine 13. So I'm almost there. I think I'm at 11 inches so far. So close. And it will be short sleeves. So, going to keep working away at this. My sea glass tea. And then, what am I going to do next for Scrappy Sunday project? I want to do the Making Memories, I believe that's what it's called, blanket, which is the mitered squares one. So my idea is to use it using my self-striping yarn stash. So this bag here is all my self-striping yarn scraps. Ooh, the lighting just changed. Weird. Anyways, it is a dark and gloomy day today. Hence why I'm wearing my cozy sweater. So these are all my scraps from self-striping yarn. I have a lot. And I have some minis too. Now this is enough to make another pair of socks with, for sure. Like, I only made a shorty pair out of this one, so I definitely could make another pair of shorties. I mean, my nephews would also wear socks. They wear the same size shoe as me, so almost. They're a little tiny smaller than me, but probably by now they aren't. So it's pretty easy to make them socks. I just make them a pair for myself, but make it a little shorter. And my sister always wants more socks. I actually made her a pair with this, and she loves it. She wants more. So I could always make her a pair. So my idea is to slowly make socks out of this so that I get most use out of them. And then I will use the rest to make a scrappy blanket based around all my self-striping yarn. And make like a square with this, and then complementary colors around it. And yeah, we'll see. It's going to be messy. It's going to be bright, but I'm good with that. So when I was looking through my stash, I realized that I think I have a skein of yarn that I never actually made socks out of. This is pretty big. So, and I looked through my stash of socks and I don't see any with this color. This is from Comfy Cozy Knits and I'm not sure the colorway. This is the next pair of socks I cast on then. See if I can get 2 pairs out of them. And my little bag from Sandy by the Lakeside. I love this bag. It's perfect for socks. So that will be my next, working through all my self-striping stash. All right, so I haven't gotten a lot of knitting done because I've been working on big projects. Well, big-ish. My wool Asia shawl. I don't think I've shown that in a couple weeks. I've added the second color. And yeah. So it's not showing up on camera. The yellow is showing up much brighter than it actually is. It's more muted. The orange is showing up though. It's bright. So I wasn't so sure. I got this yarn from a company that was going out of business. Crazy Dog Yarns, something like that. Anyways, it is a set of 5 colors. Here's the other 3. So next I'm going to do green because that orange and red would not look good together. No. So the green, then the red, then the brown. That's what it's going to be. This is going to be very fall. Very fall. Perfect for October sweater. It looks like a fall harvest. So I am slowly working away on that and trying to get it done. Yeah. It's a very easy pattern. And it's a lot of fun. Mindless knitting, pretty much. It's just garter and like one row of yarn overs. So yeah, been working away on that. And the other thing I've been working away on, because as I've told you in the last episode, I have a lot of little kid knits to do. So I am almost done my first one. And this is the Micah's Basic Raglan Cable Raglan, which has just got this nice cable detail down the sides. This is the third one that I've made, so you've probably already seen 2 of these. I made the size 10 and size 5 for my other 2 nephews, and then this is for their baby brother, making him size 2. He just turned 1 a little while ago, but he's a big guy, and I wanted him to be able to wear it for a bit, but he's also going to be able to grow into his other brothers. Anyways, I only have 1 more inch to do before I go to the ribbing, so I will finish the body today and get working on the sleeves, which hopefully won't take too long. They'll be pretty easy. Making sure, oh yeah, I gotta do this. The part that I love about this sweater is the folded neck. Just looks so finished. However, so this yarn is Mid Knit Cravings, and it is Comfort Sport DK Superwash Merino. It's very squishy, very. So my other 2 nephews wear their sweaters. They like them. The second one, Soren, I swear every picture my sister-in-law sends me, he's wearing the sweater. She said that he basically lives in it, which is great. But then I see in the pictures, and the neck is so stretched out because it's just so stretchy, which is fine. And it's super wash, right? So it can handle the washing machine. But I don't know, if you want to use this yarn, just take that into consideration that it is going to grow and stretch. But for little boys, that's fine. Yeah, then I'll be done. Done with that. And hopefully next time you will see the finished object. Then I gotta mail it off. Well, we'll see. If I finish it before then, I gotta mail it off. So he can hopefully wear it at least once or twice before summer hits. I don't want to wait till I'm home to give it to him because that'll be the end of June. I mean, I guess it's only 2 months before he can wear it again, but yeah, and then she's going to take some pictures with all of them in their matching sweaters, so that'll be cute. And that is it. That's it. Short, actually a short one today. Only a couple, 13, 14 minutes. We'll see here. But yeah, I'm just going to keep trucking away on that shawl and make some more scrunchies and dishcloths. I'm almost done all my cotton stash. I do have to make a few more dishcloths. Not really exciting knitting to show you, but yeah, scrappy stash busting. All right, well, I will see you in a couple weeks, and I hope you're having a good spring wherever you are. Take care.